talk about anything and everything. So nothing is off topic, no holds bars, raw and uncut. I'm Jay,
Okay.
and this is the JK Theory. All right, so lots of stuff is going on. This is nothing new, but it's definitely something that we need to touch base. The Diddy and Cassie case. I mean, man, what are your thoughts? Everybody's talking about it, but from your point of view of things, should Diddy be in jail? Because he's not locked up. So what's going on?
Technically, they can't lock him up right now because the statute of limitation on that case is overdue.
Okay.
But from what I hear, he got a bunch of cases coming up. So they got time to lock his ass up.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if we go with should he be locked up? Yes. But
Yes.
legally, it is outside of that statute of limitations, like you mentioned. But I mean, by no means does that make it right for what he did. And what's so weird is these rumors, have always been there. It's always been there.
Mhm.
And everyone's just taking it not too seriously. Everybody says, "Oh, they're just trying out to get him. They're just trying to put the black man down. They're just trying to keep him from moving up." He's doing, De Leon and the Ciroc and all this big stuff, and it takes a video. It takes for you to see it to be like, "Whoa, wait a minute. No, something's going on. There's a problem. Maybe, all these people that have been talking all these years really, really got something."
Well, see, that's the bad part, bro. Like, that's why people don't speak out, is because they get ridiculed like they're the ones doing something wrong. You know what I'm saying? They ridicule the victim. So the victims don't speak out. And sadly, it takes a tape or something of that nature to come out for it to be like, damn, she wasn't really lying. Like, how many people I've heard numerous of people talk about how she was lying and she just wanted money and yada yada.
Yeah, I mean, it was Diddy himself before that video came out. He's like, "Oh, she's just trying to go for the money. She's trying to get the bag." And unfortunately, a lot of people believe. I did. I believed it. I'm like, why not? Yeah, they just want to get the bag, But man, when that video surfaced, definitely changed a lot of things. And what I think that's going on is, I think that eventually he will be put in jail. So I think that they're just squeezing him for what he's got. They they as in the people trying to get after him, the government, the FBI, whatever you want to call it, they're trying to throw dirt on his name as much as they can, just so that he can disassociate himself from the friends or the co-workers or colleagues that can help him out.
Mhm.
Because I mean, come on, at the end of the day, if Diddy's your boy and you're a multimillionaire and he reaches out for you to help, as a millionaire, what you're gonna say? "I'm sorry, I can't touch you. I can't help
Yep.
you. I want to, I can't help you. It's bad for business. It's not personal, it's business." And I think they're just waiting until he exhausts everything and put him inside, put him to a corner where he either turns himself in, or then they really release all the videos and all the footage and say, "There you go, you out, you're done."
Yeah, because it's more stuff they got on him.
Oh yeah.
They
Oh
got I bet they got plenty of stuff on him. And it didn't surprise me honestly because he just seems like that type of dude. Like I've always said that though. Like
yeah.
people people just thought I just didn't like him because Pac didn't like him type thing because everybody know I'm a big Tupac fan. It was always something about him that just was like this nigga sneaky.
It's the eyes. You ever seen him when he takes his shades off? His eyes too close. His eyes too close. It's something going on there. But no, man. I mean, it's what sucks about it is, and I don't know how you feel, but I can, from my point of view, where I grew up on the East Coast,
Right.
Bad Boy, and everybody associated with Bad Boy played such a huge part in our music and our
Yeah.
culture and growing up. I mean, if you were to, I mean, if I were to just think what songs would play in the summertime as a kid, you know, and I immediately think 1993, you know, Biggie's album, you know, Ready to Die, you know, after that, More Money, More Problems, you know, Puffy and Mace were like huge tag team, and then the little touches that they would do, they would collaborate with Busta Rhymes, they would
Yeah.
collaborate with DMX, they would collaborate, you know, the Locks would, you know, branch off and collaborate, and they touched so many people. They were close with Missy and Timbaland, you know, it was, their reach was huge. And back then, between 93 and 96, I say 93 to 98, everybody wanted to be on Bad Boy. And then all of a sudden, everybody just wanted to be Def Jam, you know, but that's a whole nother topic. But man, it's so weird. Like we talk about Puffy, we go to Def Jam, and then Russell pops up. And the bullshit and stuff that Russell Simmons is going through, he ain't never touching his feet in the U.S. soil again. But,
Never again. Nope.
but I don't know, man. And I've talked to you one on one before anybody's ever mentioned this online and anything, and I'm like, it's a money thing. As soon as he started bad mouthing De Leon and all this and that, De Leon was like, nope, we gonna put the hands on you and just strain you for whatever you got. And that's when all his problems started. He put that lawsuit out that they were being racist, and they all got that money. And look, all this shit's out there. All this is out there.
That is like, that's the one thing I kind of hate type thing, because it so many artists, you hear that type of story. So I don't know, it could definitely be true. They talk about the Michael Jacksons, they talk about the Bill Cosbys. You know, anytime a big name person goes after something, then all this crazy stuff happen. But for me in this situation, I just feel like it's karma for him. In all honesty, like, look at the people he done screwed. The Locks,
Yeah. Oh man.
uh, freaking Craig Mack,
And all the negative shit around him.
everything. Like, people has been talking about this man for years.
All the
Nobody
death
said it.
around this guy.
Exactly.
And he never got scratched.
Never been scratched. Well, he getting scratched now.
Did you hear that Shine actually went on a podcast and admitted that Puffy pulled that trigger?
But people been saying that for a while.
But it's different when you're hearing it from the guy that actually did the time. You know what I'm saying?
But I think the girl that was shot actually said that.
Oh yeah. She's never switched up her story.
Yeah,
But,
like, so.
however, again, looking at it from the outside, of course she's gonna say Puff did it. Puffy's the CEO. Shine is just a rapper.
Mhm.
Where are you gonna get more of the bag out of?
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and that's just playing devil's advocate. Oh yeah, of course Puffy did it. You know, like,
No, I get that, but at the same time, people gotta open up their eyes and realize that something is not right with this dude, and there's a lot going on with him, and all these things that's coming together are not a coincidence. He has put he done did something where everything is now coming back on him.
yeah, he I love conspiracies, bro. I love it. I love conspiracies, right? So there's something he didn't do or didn't want to do, and he's got to pay the consequence. And you can call that karma, you can call that whatever it is, but man, he's paying big time. And I'm sorry, but unless he goes into the tech world, I don't see him coming
Oh,
back.
he's done.
I don't see him coming back. The tech world is different though. The tech world, nobody cares. It's just what can you move, money wise? What can you move? But music wise, culture wise, entertainment wise, and it sucks because, like I said, man, he he has roots, man, in the 90s, the 2000s with hip hop. And it's sad just to see that legacy be destroyed. You know what I mean? It's really, really sad. It's almost like if like Ric Flair is one of my favorite wrestlers.
Hmm.
If it were to come out that he was some creep, like messing with, little ones or whatever,
Yeah.
bro, I'd be heartbroken. I'm like, Flair, are you serious? Like, come on, man. You know what I mean?
Well, bad example because I was a freaking Hulkamania fan. Like I was a Hulk Hogan fan to my heart. And then this man came out with these tapes talking about he don't want his daughter dating this N-word and yada yada yada. And I'm like, bro.
Let me tell you something, brother.
Like, man, come on.
Yeah.
We have supported you your whole career. Now we this and that and yada.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get it. I get it.
Man, it hurts. But for what it's worth, damn, Cassie, whatever money you got, whatever they're saying it's 30 million, they're saying it's 3 million, I've heard 60 million, whatever it is, I hope, I hope it covers those scars. I
It's
hope it
not
does.
enough. It's not enough.
It's not, but I hope it does something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I punch you in the face, it's gonna hurt, right? But if
Hmm.
I punch you in the face and buy you a Bentley, your face is gonna feel a little better when you're making that left turn. You know what I mean? Like it's just I hope it just covers the scars just a little bit, because man, that as a woman, how you supposed to trust? How you supposed to trust somebody?
It's hard, but just like anything else, bro, people gotta realize like just because one person like that, don't mean everybody like that. He got Cassie literally when she was like what,
He
19?
was young, bro. Yeah.
Right. She was literally still a kid. Literally. And I don't mean that as in like pedophile, whatever.
I don't know. It's Diddy, man. It's
Can't say
Diddy.
that
Because
word. But
let me put this thought in your head. I don't think anybody's mentioned this.
Mhm.
Do you remember Cassie when she was 19?
I remember Cassie.
You know who she resembles?
Hmm.
Aaliyah.
A little bit, yeah. Yep.
Speaking of Aaliyah, she
Mhm.
was young. She was allegedly with Jay-Z,
Allegedly. Hmm.
who was with R. Kelly,
You know that one.
who then was engaged with Dame Dash.
I don't know if she was engaged with Dame Dash when she died. I thought they were just dating.
I think they were engaged. I really do. I really do. Viewers, if you know for sure, leave a comment, let us know. But I think they were engaged.
I thought they were dating because they weren't together. I don't believe they were together that long.
But it's just nuts how they go for a certain look and it just happens to be very young. I mean, look at Jay and Foxy. Allegedly, YouTube, allegedly. Jay and Foxy. What was Foxy? 15?
She was
15, 16 when El
16.
Nana came out, which
Yeah,
means they recorded it when she was 14? Because it ain't like it was today. You record a track, it ain't coming out till next year,
right.
you know? And then Beyonce was mad young.
Yeah, but she was 18 or she was older. She wasn't like the Aaliyah R. Kelly thing. Beyonce was older. It's just the fact that Jay is much older than.
Well, hold up, because they were dating when that Blueprint 2 album came out, and we were still in high school.
You mean that with that crappy song, Me and
That
My Girlfriend?
No, 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 no. Well, I don't know if it was on there, but I remember a music video. H to the Izzo, V to the Izzy. Beyonce made an
Yeah,
appearance.
I remember that. That's
They they were dating them, and Beyonce's what? Only 2 years older than you?
Yep, she's 2 years older than me.
So, okay, yeah, that could put her 18,
Hmm.
18, 19.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Trust me, I looked. I was, back then I was Beyonce.
Oh yeah.
That was my boo. Like,
Oh yeah. We all had our claim.
yes.
And our boy Trey was Aaliyah.
Aaliyah, yes.
You was Beyonce. I was
Mhm.
J Lo.
With J Lo, yep.
Oh, yeah, it was nice. So now I keep hearing all these other, cases that Diddy has. I honestly don't know what these other cases are, but I hear that they're involving other celebrities in that mix.
There, I know there are. There's one with Kanye.
Mhm.
It was a essay case with a lady. That's yeah.
So
They're
Diddy and Kanye.
yep with both of them.
Oh my gosh.
Uh, uh, that's the one I keep hearing about now. Um, I'm pretty sure there's a lot more besides the guy that said Puffy did the producer.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I can't remember his name, but yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. What are you talking about? Okay.
yep. He got one on him.
I
I mean,
know that lately the bodyguard or the former bodyguard, Roger Bonds, has been brought into the case as a witness.
you know who they Biggie's mother.
Loretta.
She says she wants to see Puffy so she can slap the taste out of his mouth.
Hmm.
Now I don't know if that's for the Cassie case or maybe she's heard something about her son's case.
Either way, I want to see it.
Yeah.
Either way, it needs to be done.
I agree. Yeah.
It needs to be done. He went rampant. I just think it was too much power, too much. I don't even want to say power or money, but I think it was just he had so much access to what he can do that it just went to his head. And
But it always seemed like he was always that arrogant dude.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? He was always that was always him. Like what Suge said is not far from the truth. In all honesty,
what do you say?
talking about how he always wanted to be in the videos and this
Mm,
big time person. Everything you said was right. He wanted to be the rapper. He wanted to be the headline. He wanted to be all in the videos. Like everything was him. Look at what they said about him taking over the cover of Rolling Stones when they wanted to put Biggie on there. He said, "No, Biggie's gone. Put me on there."
yep.
Like, how selfish are you?
Yeah, that's wow. Ego. Ego's way up there. Ego's way too much. Yeah, he deserves everything he's gonna get.
Hmm.
Put it that way. Just put it that way.
And don't be surprised if he kills himself. Just saying, just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
He don't seem like that strong type of dude. Not for jail or prison. He ain't
No.
built like that.
I think he'll flee. Something's keeping him here. Something's keeping him here. I mean,
They,
there's Instagram videos of him in Miami, like
yeah,
still kicking it.
they ain't got nothing. They ain't got nothing set in stone yet for him. So he can still he better enjoy it as much as he can.
I'm sorry. I'll be out in Bali. I'll be yo, Russ. You got an Airbnb, buddy? Forget that. Oh my god. And the memes, y'all internet is heartless, man. All these videos and memes and oh man. It's hilarious. Hilarious.
Man,
It's like that Hawk Tua girl done erased all them puffy memes. Let me tell you.
hey, she came in, she kicked in the door.
Yeah. Yeah, and that Hawk Tuah. Now, some of these girls putting these Hawk Tuah videos, they're making sense. That Hawk is snot. We don't want the Hawk. We want the Tua, not the Hawk. Well, moving on from Diddy and
Yeah.
Cassie to the WWE.
Ah,
Man, yo, big ups to Triple H. I think he's doing an amazing, amazing job.
yeah.
This last WrestleMania was
Oof.
great. I loved it. Loved it.
Fire.
Loved the last. Oh, amazing matches, man.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you see? Where do you see the WWE going next?
Oh man. I first of all, Roman has to come back.
I don't like him.
I need Roman to come back. It's just not that same without him.
I never liked the dude.
You don't how don't you like Roman?
Like even with the Shield, he was like the weakest one. I'm like, oh, dude, like, I never liked him, bro.
I thought Dean Ambrose was the weakest one, but
I never liked him. I think it's because he's the cliche image of like if you were to make an avatar of a wrestler, it's Roman Reigns, right? I mean, come on, Antonio Banderas hair and all that bullshit. Yeah, Roman Reigns.
I
But
mean,
I don't know. He just seems like a souped up version of John Cena. John Cena in the ring is boring as hell,
I think
but
he's
he can
better.
talk. And I don't think Roman can talk. I think that's why I don't like him. I don't think he can talk.
I don't think he could talk at first. I think with Paul Heyman, he learned how to talk.
I like Paul. I'd rather watch Paul Heyman interviews all
Paul
day.
Heyman is the
All day.
absolute. He is my second favorite manager. Nobody beats Bobby Heenan.
Oh my God. Bobby is hilarious.
The
Bobby
brain
Heenan would
was
crack
the
jokes that the
fact.
commentator next to him, Gorilla Monsoon, would just put the
Yes.
mic down and start laughing. Yo,
Like
Bobby's
they were the it. They were it. They were it right there. Oh, but I like the way WWE is going right now. Like everything is on fire. It's on point.
yeah.
The bloodline storyline is continuing, and it's
A lot
new.
of fake memes going on with these like fantasy matches, and the fantasy matches are looking good. I
Yeah,
really hope WWE's paying attention.
I think they are. I think with Triple H running the show, I think he watches things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's like Vince, where Vince was like, "No, I don't care what the fans say. This is my way."
I think Vince was surrounded by his buddies for so long that his buddies became yes men.
That's it. Yeah.
And have you watched the interview? I think it aired. When did it air? I want to say it aired on Monday
Mhm.
with Pat McAfee and Triple H.
I did not. I didn't watch that one.
It was either Sunday or Monday. So in that interview, Pat McAfee, I don't know if you know about Pat, but he's raw. He doesn't care. He'll say
Yeah.
it, whatever.
Mhm.
Technically, Triple H is his boss, right?
Yes. Yeah. Technically.
So Pat was like, dude, I love what you do. I love the people around you. Everybody works hard. And when I first came here and Vince was around, I'm sorry, he had people that they just didn't work. And I would not shake their hand and I would not communicate with them. And I know that, this guy, yeah, I forgot the name you mentioned, but this guy's your right hand man. And I know he's legit and he works harder than anybody I've ever seen. And I love that. You've got him around you.
Was it Tony
And
Khan?
yes, yep.
Mhm.
And he mentions how hard he works and he's accessible at all times.
Yeah.
And he's like, so are you. And you got to love that about a boss. He's not just a suit and tie. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And he says that he asked Triple H, he's like, where are we going next? And they got that Netflix deal.
Yes. Yep.
So 2025, January, they're going to be streaming on Netflix. Now, I was listening to this interview while I was driving,
Yeah.
And I didn't catch this part, but I read about it on the post. I don't know if it's true or not.
Right.
But according to the post, they're like Triple H just announced 2025. WWE is gonna bring back the blood. So they're gonna allow the gash and all that stuff.
Yes.
Now, I don't recall hearing that, right?
Well,
It
it's
would be
here.
nice. I would like to see that.
It's already here now, though. They've started already.
No, but not like, come on, not like the era that
No,
it was before.
but they gotta slowly transition because you remember it's still like PG type era they're getting away from. They're trying to get
Well,
away from that.
my whole thing is bleed on pay-per-view.
No,
That's it.
no.
If you're gonna restrict it, bleed on pay-per-view.
They're not gonna restrict it though. Like there's nothing there from what I've read, they're going uncensored. Like, remember when we were younger, where Raw and DX used to do this outrageous and crazy stuff? That's where they're
Val
going.
Venus. Remember Val
Yeah,
Venus?
exactly. That's what they're doing stuff like that now. Like the women dressing in barely nothing and
Okay.
Triple H yelling out to the crowd. You see a big boob girl and telling her to take her top off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's where it's headed back to. So I mean, I don't mind it because I think that's the best era that they had. That's when everybody was paying attention when they had The Rock, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker. You know what I'm saying? And everybody was Val Venus and the pimp.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my god, The
The
Godfather.
Godfather. Yeah, the Godfather.
Yeah.
You know, that's what everybody was like, boom, this is it. We gotta be Thursday night.
Yeah.
We there. We watching SmackDown. Monday nights we watching Raw because we didn't want to miss anything to talk about at school and everything. Like it was
Yes.
fun. It was people gonna be a
Bro,
little pissed off, but you know.
Raw was it for me. When they did that split, when they started splitting rosters,
Yeah.
I honestly I gave up on SmackDown. I kind of did. I was just like, eh.
Yeah.
But Raw was it. If you're on Raw, the fights backstage, the fights in the parking lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't remember the last time I saw a backyard brawl, in wrestling, an alley match. What happened to the kendo sticks and the barbed wire and the buried alive matches? Like, come on.
They're I don't know if they ever bring the buried alive match back, but I think because that was the Undertaker thing. I think they will bring like some of those similar matches like that back. You know. But now they got war games and hell in the cells and stuff like that nature. That's what people like. So that's what they go for now. And they got the women involved in it, which is even more it's cool because now women aren't limited to just bra and panty matches. These women can actually wrestle.
Yes.
Like they got skills just as good as the males. So big ups to Triple H and Shawn Michaels because Next is pretty dang on good too. Like he doing a hell of a job on Next.
I haven't watched Next. I have to watch Next.
You have
And
Next, yes.
I used to say, I was just thinking just now, I'm like, I used to say I was a wrestling fan. Honestly, I'm not. I'm a WWE fan because I don't watch anybody else. I
Right.
see highlights of AEW,
Yeah.
and they got some stuff going on, but I don't even know where to watch them. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna have to try to watch something there. But man, they got some good talent too, from what I see.
They do, but AEW, like to me, it's more like I don't want to say WCW back in the day type thing, but kind of it reminds me of that from the viewpoint of somebody leaves WWE and now they ain't AEW. You know what
They
I mean?
don't travel, right? AEW's in the same building all the time. Is that right?
I have no idea.
I want to say they are. I want to say they're just the same building the whole time.
Like an ECW then.
Yeah. Man, ECW. Oh
I
my
love
God.
ECW.
If WWE is going uncensored, they need to bring back an ECW, at least an ECW pay-per-view.
That they should do, because they used to do that. They used to do the ECW one night stand match,
Yeah.
pay-per-view. They used to do, and they used to have all the ECW guys come back and do a show for them, and man, they should really do that. They should really do that. That'd be dope.
Yep. I hear that. Tommy Dreamer, Sabu, Taz when he
RVD,
was ACW, RVD. Oh man.
my God, yeah.
Yeah. So, what happened to Survivor Series? Did it just stop completely? Because it's not a thing anymore, right? Or is it?
Yeah. Survivor Series still goes on. That's where they do war games at now.
Okay. So we're talking like Survivor Series when I was growing up, it was like 5-man tag or 6-man tag,
Right. Yeah.
3 to 4 groups fighting each other.
Mm.
I've noticed now that WWE is starting to click up. So you got like Judgment Day,
Yeah.
and now you've got the Bloodline, and now you've got the Wyatt family creeping in. So what else is there? Like who's the next group? You got the Hispanics. Are they a group or are they fighting each other? Because there's a bunch of beaners that are in there that are pretty dope.
No, they're uh L
I'm
LW.
bad with names. There's this like Rico Suave looking dude that's there.
Yeah, it's LWO. And you're talking about Andrade.
Yeah. That dude's amazing.
Yeah, he's really good. That's actually Charlotte Flair's husband.
Is it really? Oh, shit.
It is. Yeah,
Okay.
yep. That's Charlotte's husband. But yeah, they got a few clicks in there. I think the big click thing right now though is the Wyatt Six.
So do you know about them? Like, can you tell me who they are? Like, who's in it?
So, of course, it's Bray Wyatt's brother.
Right.
And then there's Nikki, who's in there. The guy that used to be Eric Rowan, he used to be with the Wyatts.
Okay.
He's in there. I don't know how to pronounce. I think his name is Dexter.
Okay.
Pretty much what they are people that didn't really make it big, and now they're in this group.
Is Nikki? I'm guessing she's the female, right? Nikki.
Yep. Nikki's the female.
So, damn, because I thought it was Liv Morgan that was with the white. It's a different girl.
Liv Morgan was with them when Bray was there.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, when Bray was there, she was there. But I haven't seen not Liv Morgan, Alexa Bliss.
Oh, Bliss. Okay.
Alexa Bliss. I'm sorry. Alexa Bliss was with them when Bray was there. But I haven't seen Alexa Bliss in a long time. Like she hasn't appeared in a while. So I'm not sure if she's hurt or she's just not there yet.
What's going on with Ricochet? Did he get fired? Is he taking some time off? Or
He didn't sign another contract.
he didn't?
No.
Bro, he's a talent, man.
Oh, he's a monster.
He's a talent. I really hope WQ. I'd hate to see him go to AEW because I don't think it's gonna bump him.
I don't think
it's gonna bump him.
No, I feel like they wasted him.
Yeah. They treat him, when I look at him and how they treat him, they remind me of that one dude that's bald that grabs you by the legs and spins you. He's a talent too.
Cesaro.
Yeah, Cesaro's
yeah.
Master talent. They treated him like they turned him into Sheamus. Sheamus was the shit. And then they treated him like a joke.
I know. I hate when they do that. It's like, dude, and the fans wanted Cesaro. Like they wanted him to be some type of a player in there, but they never did it. They never brought like.
He could have played the Jason Statham type. He could have been the new like the version of the Four Horsemen. He could have played it off, man.
Yeah. He was that. He's that talented. He is definitely talented, and I hate that they wasted him. I hate that they wasted Ricochet, like you said. Even Shelton Benjamin. You remember Shelton Benjamin?
I don't. Who's that?
He was with Kurt Angle and Charlie Haas.
I know Kurt Angle and Charlie Haas. I don't know.
He was the black guy.
Mm-mm.
So talented. Like Shelton Benjamin was so talented. Amazing athlete. Like,
is that Too Cold Scorpio, or am I thinking about somebody else?
No, you think about Too Cold Scorpio was before okay. That. Yeah. He was the world's greatest tag team with Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas. Charlie Haas was the skinnier white guy, and then the black dude with Shelton Benjamin, bald head. But he was so talented, and like he won the Intercontinental title, and I'm like, oh, they about to propel him, and he just stayed there, and then he just dropped. But his talent was like his talent was undeniable. Like the best athlete in WWE at that time, hands down.
You know, you mentioned that belt, the Intercontinental title.
Yes.
Back then, that shit meant something.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, when that was around the waist of Shawn Michaels, Bret the Hitman Hart, Razor Ramon, like that held status. They need to bring that back. That Intercontinental belt, the feeling of it. You know what I mean?
They do have that. Like Sami Zayn has it right now. And Gunther had it. Like he was that dude. Like I think Gunther is going to be like the next big guy. Like he is talented among talent. Like
I don't like his look, but yeah, he's got talent. He's got talent. Bro, have you seen the size of freaking Randy Orton?
Yeah.
He bulked up. Yeah, that man looks like a monster, bro. He's one too. He's weird. Like he's very talented.
Yes.
But to me, in my eyes, he's not there. He's not like when I think GOAT status, I think King of the Ring, Stone Cold when he won it.
Yeah.
You know, I think SummerSlam match, Mr. Perfect versus Hitman.
Yeah.
You know, Ultimate Warrior versus Hulk Hogan. Macho Man versus Jake the Snake. I don't have a Randy Orton moment.
Randy has been there for so long. And like he has so many rivals that it's hard to pinpoint just one, because you got him and the Undertaker was great.
Yeah, he's got highlights. So he has hit singles, but he doesn't have a hit album. He doesn't have a, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't recall a WrestleMania moment for him.
What about him against, and I know I'm gonna throw this name out and people gonna be like, really? But Mick Foley.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, Mick Foley. I know his matches with Mick Foley. Him and Triple H match. Randy Orton and Triple H match. Like I said, Randy Orton and The Undertaker. Randy Orton and John Cena. Like he's pretty much went against everybody. Like there's not probably a wrestler he hasn't faced. Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Batista, Undertaker, Ric Flair.
Put him up there. Give him the belt. Make him a running contender. Put him in the mix.
Like 14 times.
There's a reason. Like when he has the belt, he's different. He's more like, okay, you can't fuck with me. Like,
but I think that comes with, because right now he's on the so-called good side. So he acts differently being on the good side. When he's so-called the bad guy, he takes another route, like most wrestlers do. Like Stone Cold, when he was on the good side, he just come out, beat your ass, and go back to what he was doing back. When he's a bad guy, he's comical. You know what I mean? Like it's just the difference. Undertaker really Undertaker, regardless if he on the bad or the good side though. Like he don't really change too much.
I remember when the Godfather went in the ring and he told the Undertaker when he was still the dead man. Now I known you for a long time, and I know you love them hoes. Oh my god! And he didn't flinch, bro. He didn't break character. Oh man, that shit
But
was
he
great.
said that was hard. He said because he almost had him. He said,
That shit was great, man. So moving on to something that's feels like it's like WWE.
yeah,
Kendrick, J. Cole, and Drake.
yeah,
Or should we say J. Cole's gone? Because
yeah. He's a,
yeah, why the fuck did you back down, man?
that's the one I wanted to see. I put it on my post. I was like, I need to see Kendrick and Cole. I'm like, Drake cannot deal with Kendrick. And people thought I was crazy saying that Drake couldn't deal with Kendrick. He's not on that level. Like as many songs, as many hits as he has, big ups to him for making hits. But when it comes to certain things, you just not on that man's level. It is what it is.
Yeah, you're not gonna see a level match. You're not gonna see that back and forth. That there was no. I mean, okay, there was a back and forth between Drake and Kendrick, but come on, every time Kendrick came, sit down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like everybody forgot about what Drake even said in his songs. Like
Yeah.
I literally had to go back and listen to some of Drake's songs and be like, "Oh yeah, that's right," because I forgot. Like it was like as soon as Drake dropped, Kendrick was like, "Bam, I got you.
Yeah.
I'm coming right now."
Yeah. And then before Drake can get up, I hit you again.
Yeah, exactly.
Man,
Like he just stomping this man, and that concert was just like the burial.
it was perfect timing. And maybe it's karma for Drake because for many, many years before everybody started sucking his dick, right? Because for a moment there, everybody hated Drake and then they loved him and now they hate him again.
Right,
So when they hated him, they would talk all this shit about him. And then all of a sudden they love him. Oh, no, it's okay. He's one of the greatest. He's this, he's that. And then all of a sudden they hate him again. It's cool to hate him.
right.
You know, there was always these rumors about, he's a fuck boy, he's a piece of shit, he'll stab you in the back, he'll this and that. Now it's just karma. I was hoping. It ain't like Kendrick needed it, but I was hoping Push would just come up and be like, let me get on this with you.
Well, that's what I thought was going to happen. I honestly thought that J. Cole and Drake was going to team up and try to go against Kendrick, and that's when Kendrick would have had Pusha with him. But J. Cole was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna move to the side on this one. You can have him." And
Oh man, that was a pussy ass move.
I, I was so mad at Cole because I thought Cole was the one person that could. If anybody was gonna go after Kendrick, it would have been Cole. Cole has that lyrical skill to go against Kendrick.
Yeah.
But after watching what Kendrick did to Drake, you a smart man, Cole. You a smart man.
5 times back and forth on stage.
Bro.
Then you got celebrities up there with you
Yeah.
dancing to the song.
And
Man.
then what makes Drake so you unfollow people because they was on stage or they were dancing in the crowd. Like you unfollowed LeBron because LeBron was in the crowd dancing. Like really, bro?
What you expect him to do as a concert?
And he in LA.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, LeBron he's a Laker.
Exactly. Man. All right. So it's happening now. I didn't watch a lot of it. I watched maybe 20 to 25 minutes. We got the Trump and Biden debate. Did you watch any of it?
unfortunately.
What was your take or your thoughts on what you've seen?
From what I seen, we in trouble. That's that's what I seen. Like, I'm looking at both of them like, oh, this is sad. This is like two old men battling in a nursing home. Like, one person say something, no, that's not true. Uh, Biden looked like he lost. Trump always bring everything back to him. Well, they don't like him. And I know that for a fact. They think I was the greatest president in the world. They think I was an I. And the fact that this is what pissed me off. He told Biden, you need to apologize to me for something.
Oh,
And I'm
really?
like, yeah. And I'm like, I'm sorry, Trump. I don't remember you ever apologizing to the Central Park Five for putting that ad in the paper trying to get these boys killed. There was no apology. Why should anybody apologize to you?
That's a good point. That's a good point. Something that, from what I caught, because I've only watched a few minutes of it,
Yeah.
there needs to be fact checkers, bro. There needs to
There
be
it is.
somebody there because all I heard was, I did this, and that. He didn't do this, and that.
Yep.
That's
Mm-hmm.
absurd. I did this, and that. He didn't do this. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then, I mean, the only time my ears perked up is when Trump was like, I did not have sex with that porn star. I was like, what? Come on now, Donnie. You hit that. You hit that.
You know you did. Okay, Clinton.
Right, right.
Come
I did
on,
not
man.
have sexual relations with that one.
No, you.
I just grabbed the pussy. That's all I did.
If anybody that knows about Donald Trump, that's not nothing like wow he did that. Like,
Yeah,
okay, like a day at the park.
pretty much, pretty much.
Uh,
But we should definitely touch base on this on the next one because I haven't watched the whole thing. I kind of want to watch the whole thing and then get my thoughts around that. But we should touch base on it. Now, something that did catch my eye is we did get a comment on our previous video from one of our viewers. So it says here, the comment is on the bathroom topic.
okay.
They state it's more dangerous for a transgender woman to go into the men's room or a transgender man to use the woman's room. They're not going to the bathroom to assault people. They're going to the bathroom for the same reasons everyone else does. People way overthink this issue. It's the debate. You got 2 minutes. What's your say?
I get that they might be just going to the bathroom. It's not the fact that they would do something, it's the fact of how it looks. If you have a daughter, and I'm just going to base this because I don't have kids, but if I had a daughter and there was a gentleman in the ladies' bathroom, regardless of how I suppose to take it, I'm going to feel a certain type of way. And it's the same thing a woman in if I have a little boy and there's a lady or however you want to call it in that bathroom and my son comes out and he's like, "Hey dad, so and so this has happened, yada yada." I'm probably going to feel a certain type of way. Like, and it's nothing that they did or anything like that or whatever. I'm not saying or looking at them like they're just these horrible people that's going to do whatever to these kids. I'm just saying the comfortability for kids. And I get that nowadays you definitely have to teach your kids about everything. Like you can't hide your kids from anything. I can't stand parents that try to hide their kids from the world. You have to talk about these subjects but at a certain age I feel like that should be and not just because they just popped up in the bathroom and now they wondering like what's going on type thing. So, but I get it. I get where the whole controversy could be, where they just trying to use the bathroom like everybody else. I understand that. I get it. So yeah.
I agree. I agree. I mean, I'm the same way. So I've got kids. I've got a boy. I've got 3 daughters. So
Mhm.
I'll tell you right now, if my daughter's in the restroom and a man starts to walk towards the women's room, I'm gonna stop him and I'm gonna say, no, you're not going in there till my daughter gets out.
Mhm.
And whatever happens from there happens from there. But that's me as a father trying to protect my child. That person could be a perfect saint. Could
Yeah.
be just a regular person trying to go to the restroom. But come on, you're a man, okay? Walking into a woman's bathroom where there's women and children in there. You don't belong there. You don't belong in that space. Wait, go to the family restroom.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I have a problem with it if my child is in there because it sends off red flags. It just plainly does. I'm not gonna risk something. Imagine this: my daughter's in the restroom. I see someone that's clearly a man portraying as a woman walks in there, and I do nothing. Then my daughter comes out there crying because something happened. Well, something happened because I let it happen. If I
Mm-hmm.
would have stopped them beforehand, it would have never happened. I'm not going to take that risk. I'm going to say something. I'm going to stop them. And if they don't like it, then we could handle it as men. If you want me to treat you like a man. Now, if you want me to treat you like a woman, I'll call you Miss all day and say, Miss, can you wait till my daughter gets up? But I strongly, strongly protect my children. And yes, you can't protect them from everything, right?
No.
You
No.
best believe I've got age restriction stuff on my kids' phones. I got this, I got that. But we still talk to them about stuff and we still tell them about stuff. We don't just make everything accessible. We try to put limitations where we can, but we also educate. And that's where I think most parents or people are failing. Where, yeah, I put an age block on the phone, they're fine. No, they're not. Because their best friend don't got that. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yep.
Neighbor don't got that. The schools don't got that. So yes, you got to educate the people. However, the person that commented, I agree also with you because there could just be regular people trying to use the
Mm-hmm.
bathroom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what if she shakes when she gets up? Whatever. But it sets red flags. It sets off red flags. That's all I gotta say. Um,
But that person can come on here and let us know what they think.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, guys, leave comments. You want to hit us up personally, you can reach us at our email, which is thejktheory@gmail.com. Kay, you got any final words before we end this?
America, good luck. Because we are in we are in trouble. Either way it go, we're in trouble. Sorry. I know people gonna be mad at me like, you don't like Trump. I do not like Trump. Let me get that out the way. I don't like Trump. But after watching Biden tonight, I'm a little more fearful. So, good luck, America.
I hear you. And with that, I'm signing off. This is the JK Theory. Peace.
Peace.